Okay, people. Good evening. Welcome back. How are you? This is Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom for the Nintendo Switch. We're still going through our blind playthrough of this. This is part 3, and I did work a little bit off stream, like I said I would, on improving the levels of my characters here. Brought them to level 25. I was hoping to be able to do a little bit more, but it is what it is. Actually, I could have, but I chose instead to finish my little playtime earlier, to go back through the forest in which we were yesterday, because I did not explore it in full. I said at the time, actually, I think that I would finish exploring it off stream, and that's what I did. And then I went and explored the world map around this place a little bit more, not in full, but discovered an area where the average level of the enemies was just about 25 or something. So that was actually the perfect spot or area for them to fight and continue gaining levels, so that they can stay a little bit ahead of the current level required of me to comfortably get through each fight as we're progressing through the story. Anyway, we were supposed to get to the casino to learn how they cheat. My humblest apologies, sir. The house kindly asks that those who are at home troubled by debt refrain from playing.
Oh.
Ah, I see, of course. He's with me. I won't let him play any of the games. He'll just be watching. Is that alright with you? By all means, we hope that you enjoy your visit. I'm not gonna refuse someone who so willingly wants to spend money in your casino, huh? Business is business.
Alright.
We're in. Didn't we just see? Yeah, there's another person with one such crow that right there. So they are allowing them in. To some extent. So this is what the inside of a casino looks like. We'll draw less attention if we split up. Let's spread out and see what we can see. A Chinese casino. New posts and comments are available to read. Huh, interesting. Lots of them by the looks of it. I missed a few. Look, I'm getting better at using Leafbook, says Tanny. Now I can make much nicer pictures. Here's one of the tents we've been living in. Amazing, right? Nice work, Mr. Stanny. So you're on Leafbook too, Kumbish. That I am. If you want any tips, just ask. Thanks, I might just do that. Meeting the Mumshroom, sorry. Yar! Look what I found when I was having a little poke around the forest of Nial. This magnificent Mumshroom in all her glory. She sprays out little swabs, I can't read tonight, sorry. Called Sporcino that fight alongside her. It's good to see the little ones sticking up for their old ma. Ahar. Another great shot, magnificent, are you sure? It's impressive, sure enough. Ha! You have truly captured its spirit. There's a right nasty piece of work in the waters that round Capston's been disturbed into peace. Me and the lads are gonna track it down and give it a walloping good and proper like. No comments. Seriously? Another 6? Oh, Lady Luck, how can you bring so much misfortune? You have rolled yet another 6, and the taxes must rise once again. I do not know how much more of this we can take. Log number 7, Goldpaw. I must have missed a few because the last one was 4. Oh well. In Goldpaw, they have a ceremony in the main square where they decide the taxes for the coming month by rolling a giant die. There are many ways to run a country, but letting fate decide a new one on me. It's not what you'd call responsible policymaking. Did I just spy Prince Evan? Peachy? Perhaps I was mistaken, but I could have sworn I just saw none other than Prince Evan of Ding Dong Dell in Fortune Square. I only saw him from behind, but I am almost certain it was him. It must be him. Look at those ears. Or somebody dressed just like him. I heard that he had been killed in a coup. Exactly. It is not him. It cannot be. Yar, I snapped this chap in the calm lands. And he's one I'm mighty proud of. I can't get enough of this picture. You can't tell from this angle, but manticores have tails with snake heads on them. Amazing. I'm sure you all agree. I'm sure you'll agree. Wow, are you a professional photographer? Look at those horns. I'd be too scared to get too close. You'd be wise to keep your distance. Been fighting a few, actually. Excuse me. It seems you two are burdened with debt. How unfortunate we are.
You owe me! You owe me!
Hi. Reckon I'm a fan of the old casino, man. Games galore, pretty girls aplenty. Yes, this is the life for me. We had places like this back home too. I guess some things are the same no matter where you go, huh? Casino-loving young man. You wish to know more about the dice used here at the casino? I can quite understand why you would. I suppose you have been wondering at the admiring glances bestowed upon the bearers of these auspicious items, yes? Alas, they are only granted to select servants of the realm. You will not find them on sale anywhere, I'm afraid. Not even I, as a citizen of this great nation, would be able to obtain one. I would give up on any dreams of owning one if I were you. There's money everywhere in this place. Never seen a casino where you just find money on the ground like this. My lady? What is the most remarkable quality of the casino, you ask? I suppose it is a croupier more than anything. Is that how you say it in English? Yep. That's how you say it. As far as I know, it's a French word, so I imagined it must be pronounced the same, or just with like a different accent. I was not wrong. No matter how good one's head may seem, they always seem to find a way to turn the tables. They must be blessed with inexhaustible reserves of good fortune. But this is no reason to give up. If I too pay regular obeisance to Lady Luck, the tide of fate will surely turn in my favor eventually. I doubt that. I like being in the casino, even if I do not play. There is something about the tension in the air that appeals to me. You are asking if I am not playing simply because I have spent all my money? Preposterous! I love to watch the action is all ahem. It is not uncommon for visitors to our kingdom to loudly decry the casino as a den of trickery, but this is a ridiculous assertion. Do they not understand that it is owned and operated by the state? Surely they do not think the powers that be intervene to ensure that the dice always fall in their favor. Such behavior would be an affront to Lady Luck, our holiest of holies. If you ask me, such complaints are nothing more than the whining of sore losers. That should do it for now. I hope the others manage to find some helpful clues as well.
Well now.
Well, what do you know? The dice they use in here are the same as the ones our friend the gatekeeper had. And it seems they really are a little fishy. I be the proof of that, lad. This place is as crooked as a wyvern's grin.
Money!
Yummy, yummy. His is even fatter. Is that significant?
Oh, come on!
You didn't, did you? Oh, you did, you big wally. I couldn't help myself. Stand by and watch while there's fun to be had. That ain't me way, girly.
Okay.
And how much did you lose exactly, if you'll excuse me a little pry? Mere pennies, little fellows. Mere pennies, eh? Right, well, let's forget about our friend the genius here for a moment, shall we? There's something I want to show you. I can't do it here, though. Shall we take this somewhere a little quieter?
Sure.
How about the lobby at the inn? New posts are available to read. The Grumpy Gambler. Never have I witnessed someone gamble like grumpy old man I just saw in the casino. No matter how many times he lost, he just kept going. I admire his optimism, but I fear having such an enormous Jew bill squawking at me all day would be too much to bear. Houndabout Town 888. The username. Houndabout Town. Love it. Where am I supposed to go? Okay. Oh, another fat one. You owe me! You owe me! Oh, I got a classic cabbage. Hee, welcome, dearies, welcome. Would it be possible to borrow the lobby for a moment or two?
Yes.
By all means, my lovely, by all means. Take all the time you need, hee. I don't like that laugh. So Tani, what was it you wanted to show us? Excuse me. Your favorite little scallywag only went and swiped herself a dice.
Huh?
Huh? You mean you stole one? Stole, borrowed, whatever helps you sleep at night. Anyway, I've got something very interesting to show you.
Watch this. If I press the 1, we get a 1. And if I press the 5, a 5. Now 2. Beginner's luck.
Oh, cheeky beggars!
Gosh.
So that's it.
I wish more scenes were voice acted like this. This is how they've been doing it, huh? Scurvy mud blocking our path to Pugnacious at the self-same dice, so he did. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go and tell him his secret is out. They might not like it. He'll just deny it. Besides, it's better that he doesn't know we have it for now. Yeah. More prudent, to be sure. I see where you're going. Very crafty. I likes it.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. And then, tidy. Then Bob's your uncle. Why? Well, best plan in the flippin' world, right?
But...
Would it really work?
Huh.
You know, it's a little risky, but I think it just might.
Tidy!
That's that decided then. Leave it to your old pal Lofty. Let's go and pay Gary Gateface a visit, shall we? Gary Gateface. Gary Gateface. It's not really his name, is it? Sounds more like an inflicted nickname. I just like the look of this place, but I just wish the game would run a bit better. You have come to repay your debt, I assume.
You owe me! You owe me!
I like the eyes on the fat one at the back. shining with a kind of intelligence, you know? No, I've come to play another round.
Very well.
As you wish, but know that you should you lose a fourth time, your debt will grow still further. Oh, I'm not losing this time.
I'll be counting on you.
I'm counting on you, Lofty.
So, which would it be?
Red.
Time to put our little plan into action.
Let us begin.
Now!
Oh, that's impossible!
Woohoo!
What?
Oogie boogies! What deception is this? You manipulated the dice, you must have. Oh yeah?
Really?
How would we have done that exactly? It's yours and you rolled it. Or are you saying you had some nasty little trick up your sleeve and it didn't work?
Ridiculous.
Little trick? No, you have no proof. How dare you? What is all this noise, You owe me! Master Ignatius! Well, and what exactly is going on here? You know better than to cause a scene so close to His Eminence's private chambers. Mandarin. Who's this guy? He's mysterious with the mask on and all. Master Ignatius, how glad I am to meet you at last. We were sent here on urgent business by Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your stupid gatekeeper here tricked us into owing him a fortune, and he still won't let us in. Is this how Goldpaw treats its guests?
Goodness.
Forgive my foolish underling. If my good friend Neil sent you, it can be no trifling matter. That much should have been plain.
You!
And to resort to base deceit, an unforgivable transgression. Your debts will be annulled, of course. It's not like he needs the extra money. Phew, that's a relief. I will kind of miss them, though. This is no place to talk. We will continue inside. This one, throw him in jail. He was only doing
Yes,
what he was
Master.
told, I'm sure. Of course, Master Ignatius. But no! Oh. For some reason, thought I could not move fast. In this enclosed area, because there's less going on, the game runs more flawlessly. You guys can't see because it's captured at 30, but it's pretty much running at 60 FPS here. Almost flawlessly.
Welcome.
Yuppie. Welcome to the official residence of His Excellency, the Grand High Roller Ignatius. Please keep conversation to a minimum and exhibit the requisite degree of decorum at all times. You are in the presence of Master Ignatius, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw. You are to act appropriately at all times. So, Envoy of Neil, what brings you here? We have come to ask that you return this forest to him. But of course he has sent you to beg for it on his behalf. And why would I simply return it? I won it from him in a game of chance. It was as fortune willed it. Was it? We couldn't help noticing how much cheating goes on in this supposed kingdom of chance. What are you implying? It was on the dice roll of Lady Luck herself that Neil gambled. Huh? Our friend outside may have been capable of base trickery, but the mistress of fortune? I think not. Will be harder to prove, I think. So he wasn't even paying... Something. Excuse me, I pressed the button without meaning to. No, the one we saw in the ceremony was much bigger. That doesn't mean someone couldn't have messed with it. You would accuse our most sacred symbol of trickery. It is a preposterous idea, but you are welcome to examine her if it will please you. But I would warn you to proceed with the utmost care when doing so. The people of Goldpaw will not take such an intrusion lightly.
Thanks.
Thanks. I think we'll take you up on that. Come on. These outsiders do not know their place.
Yes, Master.
Indeed, Master Pugnacious. We must be on our guard. Bother, I really thought we were onto something there. Yeah, we're right back where we started.
No.
Not quite. I'm pretty sure if we look hard enough, we'll find something's not quite right with Lady Luck. If you say so, let's go and have us a gander, shall we? Objective updated. What's this? Bet you don't see many kingmakers doing this, eh? Well, hey! Have you found anything, Lofty? Nothing much, no, unless you count the biggest flippin' jumble of wards and charms and magic-repelling doodads as I've ever seen in my life. Other than that, wood's nice, all smooth and shiny. Yeah, it's quality stuff, this. So nothing's amiss at first glance, huh? I can see why you was happy for us to come take a look. All those wards and things would mean that you couldn't influence the realm using magic, wouldn't they? I guess so. What I'd really like to do is sneak a peek inside, but I get the feeling we wouldn't make ourselves too popular if we smashed this thing open.
How dare you!
Laid back, old man. Seize this outrage at once. Lady Luck's sacred statue is no place for your pet to play.
Oi!
Oi, what you here calling a pet, Balio? Yeah, that's rich coming from a dog. Master Pugnacious gave us permission to look at the die and make sure there's no funny business going on. Ah, is that so? Very well, very well. Laid back. Okay. The degree to which he ensures Lady Luck's unimpeachable... Okay, I had never seen that word. I guess I see what it means. Lady Luck's unimpeachable integrity is admirable indeed. That means, to impeach. It's to prevent, I guess. Yeah. So that the integrity cannot be, countered or something like that. Yeah, that's what it means, but... It sure is. I'll bet the statue must take some serious looking after, huh? And that die, too.
Oh, yes.
Exactly, exactly. You are young, friend, but you understand much. Why, only recently His Eminence became concerned that the decidedly worn condition of the die we had always used and had it replaced with an entirely new one. And no expense was spared in its making. He dispatched a delegation of our most highly respected craftsmen to the deepest part of the forest in search of the finest wood available. He did, huh?
Now then.
Ah, but listen to me chattering on. I am sure you are busy enough already without me bothering you. Nice to meet you, young man. He meant the Forest of Nial, I suppose. Seems like he's going a mite overboard sending all these craftsmen so far out of the way, don't it? You think it was them who stuck all those notice thingies to the trees? I don't know, but I think we should go back there and look around a little more. Alright, let's head back to the Forest of Nial and hunt for clues. I would have had to go back there and eventually then. I see. Okay, let me see. That's fast travel, it's easier that way.
Hey!
You're back, eh? How did it go with old Puggy? Well, we didn't quite manage to get your forest back yet. But we did find out the game is rigged all the way to the top.
James!
I knew it, the crafty wee roasters. Now all we need to do is get some proof that there's funny business afoot with Lady Luck as well. You haven't noticed people from Goldpaw doing anything strange in the woods lately, have you? Well, they were up to something over toward the old woods there, but to be honest, there were so many of the beggars traipsing in and out, I couldn't keep track of it all. Maybe that's where they're making the dice. Let's go and have a look, shall we?
Listen.
Hold your horses, laddie. You'll not be getting anywhere near the old woods unless you can cast Quicken Growth. That's the thing to grow the mushrooms like I encountered before. What's that? It's a spell, you great bampot. Hey! There's no need for such rudeness, even if I don't know what a bampot is. You've never heard of it? Ah, kids these days. Here, I'll teach it to you. You learned the Quicken Growth spell. And what kind of spell is it exactly? Can you figure it out from the name? It makes plants grow fast. Cast that wee beauty on a teeny tiny seed and it'll be a tree as tall as a house before you can blink. Path's a pain to get through down that way. If you sling that spell at a few toadstools, you'll find the going a good bit easier. The way he talks doesn't make it easy to read. For me anyway. Thanks for the tip, Twigwig.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Neil. Righto, looks like we're off to the old woods. I wouldn't sound so pleased about it if I were you. The monsters over that way have been right pain in the neck lately. Well, it's a good thing we have those mushrooms now. That thing to grow the mushrooms, I should say. Wait, this guy has a debt as well? Come and play with us, they said. You can win back your forest, they said. Didn't they tell me that I had to go all in, or that the odds were 1,000 to 1 against?
You owe me! You owe me!
I like these birds. Right, I noticed mushrooms on the way in. As I was re-exploring the area before. It's here, isn't it? No? No? Oh, I thought. Or maybe not, maybe I'm mistaken. Just a man after all. What's that over that way? What's that over yonder? Gunk shrooms.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, here. You can use it.
Gosh.
It got bigger, just like that.
Oi!
You can use them to climb now. We can make our way onward. Uh-huh. Okay, where should I go? Down that way? Hang on, it seems that if I continue, it's a dead end. Any treasure chest, maybe, or something akin? No? There's a chest on the other side. Let me zoom in. Okay, this one's a dead end, so I have to go back and get down. Here. Yeah. Where to? Kinda wish when you zoom in that it would zoom in on the area you're at, because this is obviously the one you want to see on the map. Makes sense, right? Hmm? Very impressive spell indeed. So I am supposed to go that way, right? Oh yeah. Initially, I thought you had to go down that way. Treasure. Five pieces of lumpen lumber. Whatever that means. Behind me, there's a dead end. Over that way. Another chest. Hey, what's that there? There's a house. A punishing Wolfram sword. I should see if it's better or not. No, I had a similar one already. And I'm guessing... +7 and -5. Yeah, why not? Oh, but I have better scepters now, it seems like. Uh-huh. Watery Hag's Finger. Guns. Nah, I still have my current best one equipped. Spears, maybe? Those I got are worse. Axes. I guess he already has the 3 best equipped. Alright then. Dead end. Gets very confusing. Okay, good. Yeah, once again, I have not really played 26 hours, but there have been periods where I left the system in sleep mode, and with this game on Nintendo Switch, when you leave the game in sleep mode, the game is suspended, but the internal clock of the game is still ticking, shall we say. Even if the game is technically not running. It's not the only game that does that, but whenever there is one that does that, I do find that very annoying. I've seen others do it as well. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I think Dragon Quest XI might be one such offender. Because I think I left it in sleep mode too, and it did count the time passing. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. Was that a level 5 game? Dragon Quest XI? No, I don't think. I think they did 8. No? Or was it Arte Piazza? Armor Project? Ah, okay. My mistake. Developer Square Enix. Ah, okay. Huh. Let me see now. I believe 8 was level 5. Yeah, thought so. Dragon Quest 9, I don't think so. I know it was level 5. Okay. Huh. Well, the more you know. Or it's more that I did not remember. I guess.
Wow.
Wow, they've been busy. So this is where they're working the trick dice. How shall we do this? Charging, shouting our heads off?
No.
No, we can't draw attention to ourselves. We need to slip in and detect it and find out what they're doing. Hide yourself, some swabs are coming. Why did they have to build it so far away?
Huh.
Fool, any closer and the people of the city would surely discover it. Don't call me Shirley. They're from Gold Paw, they must be. That mighty fine idea all of a sudden. You know, I think I might be thinking what you're thinking. Huh? Knock them out, steal their disguises. Okay. Guess I should have expected as much from a pair of sky pirates. Yeah. Pardon me. You owe me. You owe me. Guess I should have expected as much from a pair of sky pirates. Yeah. Are you sure this will work? Only one way to find out, lad. We'll keep watch out here. Off you go and sneak into that there dice factory. Right. Just don't be too long, alright? Guess we don't have much choice. Come on. Tani and Batu stay behind to keep watch. They're all supposed to be dogs, and they don't find it weird that human-looking people are right there. I was sure he was going to see through our disguise. Well, he didn't. Looks like this might just work.
All right.
Alright, we need at least 2 forms of proof. The first is something tying Pugnacious directly to the deception. Some kind of documentary evidence would be ideal. Next is evidence of how they are manipulating the dice. My guess is they are not using magic.
Oh.
Really? But how else could it be done? Oh, there are ways. We have a few different techniques for manipulating things from a distance where I'm from. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody here has come up with something similar.
All right.
Alright, let's find that proof. Let's do it. These disguises should help us get close to the people who work here. Maybe we can pick up some clues. They invented radio control. I don't know. Hello.
Hey there!
You there, have you seen my blueprints? Hmm? You do not even know what blueprints are? Ah, forgive me. Should have taken better care of them. There, all the dice meet the required standard, and that is this week's quota met. So now it is time to relax. Arf, arf.
Yes.
Goldpaw has long been famous for its tricks and contraptions, you know? It is our job to take all this knowledge and use it to create even more exciting dice. And only we high officials of the realm are permitted the privilege of working with them. Such an honor, such a great honor. Ah no, there's a human. This? Oh, it is a proposal suggesting a few improvements to our basic dice design. We cannot go on making the same old thing forever after all. We should be seeking out new ideas all the while.
Yeah.
You must excuse me, I am rather busy at the moment. I must assemble all the necessary documents in order to process the factory accounts. Grr, sometimes I regret choosing to work in the accounting department, constantly hounded by everybody. Ha! Dog jokes, hounded. Never a word of thanks. It looks like a tool that's used by the workers here. It doesn't look especially suspicious. Signed instructions.
Oh.
Look at this. It was in the drawer. That's Pugnacious' signature at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
It looks like instructions on what he wants them to build. I'm guessing these were supposed to be destroyed. Luckily for us, somebody didn't do their job. Well, that's certainly undeniable proof. Wonderful. Don't say it too loud. Still need one more piece of proof. It's probably in the other wing. The device for manipulating Lady Luck's dice that you were talking about. Yeah, there must be a prototype or a spare somewhere around here. Let's ask around. Potted plant. I am sick to the back teeth of churning out regular dice day after day. When will I finally be allowed to work in the trick dice department?
Hey there!
Oh, they're making regular ones? How many dice have you made today, friend? I am feeling especially productive. I think I may even break my daily record.
Huh?
Where is the spare control unit? I am certain that I left here on the table. It looks like some kind of control unit, but there's no way you'll be able to sneak it out from under that worker's nose. There might be another one lying around somewhere, though. He's telling me? Oh, dare you. I'm not idling. I have something very important to do. And what about you, Should you not be getting back to work also? There are plenty of interesting objects on the shelves, but none of them appear to provide any evidence of wrongdoing. It's a huge pile of trick dice for use in the casino. They don't seem to have anything to do with Lady Luck's die, though. You obtained the remote device.
Ah!
Roland, look!
Huh.
This must be it, and based on all this stuff, it looks like what I thought. A remote control for Lady Luck's dice. It's just like you said. A lucky guess. Anyhow, Pugnatius must have one of these. So, this is how he keeps the taxes so high, and how he stole Niall's forest from him. It sure seems that way, and it's also how we're going to make him pay. That's everything we need. Come on, let's get out of here. We're done? Unauthorized intruders detected. Initiating attack sequence. Boss time!
Oh my goodness!
Tani, Batu!
Blimey!
Sorry, looks like we got rumbled. What's this horrible thing doing here anyway? Don't like our chances, girly. God, they're trapped.
Come on!
Then we have to help them! Mossy monuments, the architectural monstrosity.
I'll do my best!
I was trying to dodge, but not doing a very good job of it. Thankfully, I'm not taking too much damage. I got some loot. Though I don't know what I got. Thought me goose was cooked there for a second. Looks like the people in the factory didn't notice the racket either. We got lucky there. Well, did you find your precious proof? Yes, we found the device Pugnatius uses to control the die's movement. Arr, that's the stuff, lad. Now we can hang a swindling dog out to dry. We sure can. With this thing to help us, we'll be able to expose him for the fraud he is. Heaven, I need you to be sure you're okay with what we're about to do. We'll be interfering directly in another country's affairs. It's for the good of their people! Whoa, hey, Panda. How's it going? If it doesn't go well for us, things could get ugly. And if they go really badly, you could be making an enemy of an entire nation. Are you willing to take that risk? Stealing from one's own people is unforgivable. We cannot stand by and let that happen. I will teach them true justice. You have to give the citizens of Goldpaw their country back.
That's the stuff, man!
That's the spirit, Evan lad.
Yeah!
I knew you wouldn't let him walk all over them.
Oi!
You grow more kingly by the day, your majesty. You really are starting to sound like a king, you know that? Alright, our leader has set out his policy. Excuse me, I hurt a little. Really are starting to sound like a prince, you know that? Alright, our leader has set out this policy. And now it's time to implement it. Level up, level up. Some of them leveled up. Ah, yeah, she did. Yeah, she's catching up. She started out 8 levels behind, and now she's the same level as them, just with a little bit less experience. Wait a sec. Alright. Elite Sorcerer's Ring. Oh yeah, I thought I saw one of these. A voice can be heard coming from the Eagle Stone. Well met, traveler, show me what you've got. Give me what I like, and I will like you quite a lot. Talking about the mushrooms in it, the sticky, slimy, gunky ones. I think I know which ones they mean. The gunk shrooms, yeah. You try offering up a bunch of gunk shrooms. Well done, traveler. This is what I mean. It's the greatest offering that I have ever seen. A blue one, huh? Eagle befriended. Mutton Bane the Mushy has decided to join you on your adventure. Okay. Excuse me. Here I am. Ah, you again. And did Lady Luck provide evidence of the dastardly machinations of which you imagined us guilty? Master Pignatius, you have deceived Neol and your own people, the very people you are supposed to serve. More wild accusations, and where is your proof, Did you find evidence of trickery? Some ingenious device hidden somewhere inside Lady Luck, perhaps? Come on, you know we're on to you. Why not drop the act? Because he's sure of himself. There is no act to drop. I am innocent, as the Mistress of Fortune herself will attest. Will she now? Huh. It's not such a bad idea. I hear she's the one who passes judgment on legal matters around here. How does a trial sound?
Indeed.
It sounds like a very fine idea indeed. Yes, this is the very way of Goldpaw. All matters of state, be they legal, political, or otherwise, are decided by the roll of the sacred dice. And as ruler of this great nation, I am more than willing to submit myself to the judgment of Lady Luck. But know that if I am found innocent, I shall treat your attempts at sedition with the gravity they deserve. You will be punished for crimes against the state. Do you accept my terms? We do. Now he's got an extra trick up his sleeve. You can be sure of it. And then we will begin the preparations right away. Come to the square at the appointed time. I wonder what engine this uses. Is this Unreal Engine 4? I don't think it is. It would have the Unreal Engine logo at boot up, I think, if it was. They don't say here. It must be an in-house engine, I guess. At level 5. Alright, time for the main event. I'll leave this to you if you don't mind, Roland.
Sure.
I was hoping you'd say that. Well, we can save before doing that anyway. I'll have a backup save just in case. You would dare challenge me in a trial before Lady Luck. You must be certain indeed that fortune is on your side. The preparations are complete. The trial can get underway as soon as you have confirmed that you are ready. Well, shall we begin? Very well, if you would please take your places. I'm not expecting it to be so easy. I hereby convene the trial by fortune of Master Pugnatius, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw. Being the defendant, His Eminence will be unable to preside over this hearing. As such, it falls to me to discharge his duties. I hope you will forgive my doubtless clumsy efforts in this most unfamiliar role. Trial is underway? And with the Grand High Roller in the dock, no less. What in the world can have happened? Why are you dressed like that, Roland? Because this is the court of law. The defendant, Master Pugnatius, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw, bows his head before Lady Luck and submits to her judgment in this matter. He stands accused of dereliction of duty, specifically the knowing deception of his people. The prosecution would like to begin by making its case. I intend to prove to this court that Master Pugnatius did knowingly and willingly, with the aid of a network of his most trusted retainers, defraud the very people with whose care he is entrusted. His suit is kind of Phoenix Wright-ish, isn't it? I think Phoenix Wright has a red tie, though. I'm not 100% sure. Blue suit, definitely. But the tie, I can't remember. It is red. Or, Bordeaux, I guess. Further, I will show that he distributed devices among his accomplices which were used to carry out deception on the grand scale through the manipulation of dice rolls. I do not doubt that you have found evidence of some trifling chicanery? How do you say that? Was that? Okay. Thank you, lady. But to allege that this administration as a whole is complicit in such behavior is preposterous. I do not, have not, and will never engage in dishonest practices of any kind, and to accuse me of such is to defame my character and call my good name into question. Perhaps you will permit those present to withhold judgment on the matter of your innocence until I have presented my proof. Roland offers up the set of signed instructions as proof.
But...
What is the meaning of this? I think you know very well. After all, this document was written by you, was it not? Ladies and gentlemen, I present the prosecution's key exhibit. Written instructions for the assembly of manipulable dice, clearly signed by Master Pugnatius. Does the accused have anything to say in his defense?
No.
Only that my prior outburst was merely an expression of shock at the brazenness of this shameless act. I have never seen this document in my life. To stoop to the fabrication of evidence is a pitiful tactic indeed. Of course it would say that. Okay, it's time that I thought about getting my snack. Excuse me. Okay. Well, now that my mouth is full, can't very well read, can I? Just a second. To stoop to the fabrication of evidence is a pitiful tactic indeed. It is a forgery, plain and simple. Why don't we let Lady Luck be the judge of that? By all means. It seems that both sides are satisfied to entrust judgment on this matter to the Mistress of Fortune. May the die roll stand as the undisputed word of truth. Lady Luck, grant us an even number if this evidence be false. If it be otherwise, let the number be odd. Well, we don't know how the device works, so... time to show the people of Goldpaw just how badly they've been misled. If we both activate it at the same time...
Even the evidence is judged to be false. Lady Luck has spoken.
Righto, Your Majesty. Ha!
Oh!
Click, 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 click.
What is happening? The die. Something is wrong with the die.
That's
Which
it,
brings
people
us to the crux of the prosecution's case. That Master Pugnacious knowingly manipulated Lady Luck.
What? No!
Oh, my remote!
Yeah, with this remote control thingy.
But this is... By the use of the remote control, the outcome of Lady Luck's die rolls can be readily manipulated. The prosecution was able to visit the place where these devices are manufactured and to procure one for its own purposes, namely the demonstration of this fraud. Master Pugnacious deliberately kept the tax's eye and stole Neil's forest from him, and all using this horrible trick. Master Pugnacious. Can this really be true? Cheat! Deceiver! Shame on you. You are the Grand High Roller. Don't you have anything to say for yourself? Ooh. Using evil. All that I did for Goldpaw. I had to make my nation rich, richer than any other. It was the only way. The bond with this people is weakening. Soon it will be time. Uh-oh. Sup? What's that? What is that?
What's that?
It's the Kingmaker, Longfang!
He doesn't look happy.
Longfang? Here in the city? But why?
Master Pugnacious, your right to rule has been tested
Pugnacious.
and found wanting. My plan is complete. Your king's bond is mine!
What is that? King spawn?
Wait!
Who's this Ganondorf-like character? Longfang. Where are we? Flip! It's an interdimensional dimension in it. And if we don't do something, it'll eat up this whole kingdom.
What?
But then we have to stop Longfang.
You went wrong there.
You're not wrong there, my boy. Come on, let's knock some sense back into old Bitey, shall we? Yeah, just surely, that there ain't just a Kingmaker. It's a Kingmaker gone dual alley. A blessed realm wrecker. Don't be like that, man. Where there's a will, there's a way. Sometimes my will gets in the way. He's lost his marbles in it, which means he can't keep a lid on all that power. What happens to power you can't keep a lid on? That's right, it comes flying out of you. The places where it comes flying out are exactly the right places to wallop. Hit him where it hurts, and you'll hurt him good and proper, okay? Don't worry about knowing where these special spots are. Thanks to your bond with yours Trini, you'll be able to spot him no problem.
Watch this!
Realm Wreckers are Kingmakers that have lost control of their enormous power and run wild as a result. This power escapes from them in bright glowing bursts. The points from which this energy escapes are particularly vulnerable to attacks, so if you focus your assault on them, you'll deal a lot more damage. We'll try to keep that in mind. That last boss had a level that's almost up to the same standards as mine, so I hope this one is not too much higher. We're about to find out anyway.
It was it! Quick!
I'm counting on you!
Highmakers. Highmakers are mysterious entities that have absorbed the power of Kingmakers, giving them the ability to exploit their weaknesses when enough of them gather together. They are born from items into which a Kingmaker has instilled its power, so if you smash up anything a Kingmaker creates, you might just find some. When enough of them have appeared, a gold circle will surround them, and they'll beckon you over to press A and call on their always impressive assistance. We're doing decent damage. He's not even defending himself. Okay, he was down for a very long time. Is it over? Okay, that was easy. Even though his level was just about on par with mine. This here's the square, ain't it? Phew, we're back. I suppose that means Longfang really has calmed down, for now at least. Guess we better tie up some loose ends, huh? I have done the unforgivable. My desire to lift my kingdom out of poverty became an all-consuming greed. But your people were getting poorer, you were taking their money! So much for a desire to lift the kingdom out of poverty. That weakness made me vulnerable, and he exploited it. Who was he, the one who stole your king's bond? He came to me some month ago. He promised secret knowledge of ways in which our nation might be made yet greater, and in return he sought high office. It was he who suggested that the dice be manipulated, who gave me the means by which it might be done. Maybe someone from the same world as Roland? If he has knowledge the kind of which that they wouldn't have with their level of technology. When did I fall under a spell, and how? How could I have allowed such a thing to happen? We managed to calm your Kingmaker down, but without your King's Bond, will things here be okay? You have bought us a little time. He will sleep a while yet. But in time he will reawaken, and in the absence of the bond, he will seek to destroy our kingdom once again. But why? Curse is scaly pate. There ain't a jot of rhyme or reason to such wanton savagery. Not now, shh. Master Pugnacious, for the sake of your kingdom, for the sake of your bond, will you help us? Forgive me, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I am Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Children. I have formed a pact with the Kingmaker of the Cradle of Light and mean to found a new nation in the Heartlands. Will you stand with me? So that is what I sensed in you. It was plain to me from the first that you were no ordinary child. But what is it that you propose? I want to protect our world. I want to make sure that nobody else has to lose what's most important to them, and I want you to help me. I will do all that I can, of course. Fear that he who stole my king's bond may not be satisfied with mine alone. This being so, we must stand together with our brother nations or lose all that is most dear to us. With this in mind, I mean to return Niel's forest to him. Indeed, I mean to return all that I stole. Word of my decision has been sent to Niel already, of course.
Thank you.
Really? Thank you so much, Master Pugnacious. Pugnacious. I guess, yeah, it's Pugnacious. I didn't think about it until now. But there's a play on word there, because he's a pug. And Pugnacious is also a word that means something. Oh man, I didn't notice until now. Right when we're about to not ever talk to him again. Or barely even. Goldpaw will rise again, and its people with it. I wish you good fortune in your quest, friends. Objective updated. Niel gets back his forest. Go and tell Niel you got his forest back. Someone leveled up. Apparently. Pardon me. Password protected. So it looks like I'm going to play prosecutor in the trial of Pugnacious. I'm used to arguing my case, so I guess I'm the man for the job, but it didn't seem fair leaving it to Heaven. I just wish it didn't look so darned young. I am still finding it difficult to accept what I have just seen. A party of outsiders put the Grand High Roller himself on trial, and it turns out they were right. He has been manipulating the dice and deceiving us all. Now I truly do not know what to believe. I heard the dice in the casino are loaded too. Surely you are not serious. Truly, this is a disgrace. How could the Grand High Roller do this? He has made fools of us all. I'm still reeling from the shock. Long Fang in action. It was incredible. From out of nowhere, Long Fang suddenly appeared in the sky. I never thought I would ever see a Kingmaker in the flesh. He did not stay long, but I am truly grateful to have witnessed such an event. Oh, you have captured an incredible scene, but what was Long Fang doing? It seems he appeared right after the trial. Alright. Were there any chests in the area? How about inside? I just love to see the game running well like this. In those rare occasions where there's not much on the screen. I thought I could jump over. Well, I suppose I should go back to the forest then. Here. Here. Like this. That reminds me. Has their level gone up as I was using them? No. They are still all level 1. Yeah, for more variety, I'm gonna put one here that, that's a different color. Can I not figure out now how to level them up? I don't know.
Crevens?
Ye beauties, ye. Ye bonny wee beauties. I got my forest back and it's all thanks to yourselves. You can have all the trees you want, knock yourselves out. If I did that, there wouldn't be much of a forest left.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we can finally start building our kingdom. Wait, Neo. Pugnacious had his king's bond stolen by a creepy snake-headed weirdo. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Jinx!
Stolen Jinx! His kingmaker must be tearing the place to pieces.
Oi!
Aye, it wanted to, sure enough, but we taught it a little lesson it won't forget. Goldpaw is safe for now. Are they accusing him of something? Or they're just telling him? Kingsbond stealing is no mean feat, though. It didn't happen to be infusing things with an awfully filthy fug, did he? Yes, a sort of purple aura. That will be the Horned One's doing then, right enough. The Horned One? The old kingmaker of a place called Allegoria. Nasty piece of work and no mistake. For someone to be using the beastie's power would have to mean...
Aye.
I can't see it being anyone but Doloran or something. He was the king that shared the bond with the creature. So we just need to go to this Allegoria place and get the bond back, right? You'll have a job doing that, I'm afraid. Allegoria has existed for, 2,000 or more years now. It disappeared along with the land on which it stood.
Golly.
Golly, so he's the king of a country which hasn't existed for centuries.
Ah!
What does that mean? Is he a ghost or something? Whatever he is, I'd say he's looking to pinch people's king spawns in order to try and bring the Horned One back somehow. And if he does that, the whole world will be filled with purple fug before he can say we're doomed! So Pugnacious was right, he'll be trying to steal more king spawns. What are you looking at me like that for, man? then we mustn't let him succeed. We can't let him bring back the Horned One. The Horned One. We sure can't, but if we are going to stop him, we'll need the strength of an entire kingdom. A kingdom we haven't even started building yet. Then let's get to work, shall we? Time to get building, me hearties. Aye, sounds like a plan, right enough. I'd best come with ye. You'll be needing my help. Really? Speaking of which, things will be getting underway by now, I reckon.
Look.
I smells a smell on the wind. That a progress. Seems the mangy dolls got tired of twiddling their thumbs.
Oh my!
Where did all these people come from? I see sky pirates, greenlings, even a few people from Ding Dong Dell. They must all want to be citizens of our amazing new kingdom. That they must, right enough, but how did the swabs even know to come and look in? You have me to thank for that, son. I didn't expect so many to turn up so soon, to be honest. Put the word on the street, you can. We thank ye for getting the old forest back like. That's more than we could have hoped for. Think nothing of it. I ask only the teensy-weensiest of favors in return. That you make me your Minister of Finance. There's none can pinch a penny like I can. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. Shouldn't he be elected or something? So if Niall's the Minister of Finance, I guess that makes Batu the Minister of Defense? The swab in charge of fighting, you mean? I like the sound of that good deal, haha. And I guess I can be your advisor. I have a little experience running a country. I'm sure I can help out here and there. No, you'll be my chief consul. I'm no politician, Roland. I shall need your help. Well, that's very kind of you, Heaven. I don't know if I'll be... It's the king's job to appoint his ministers, correct? Then I hereby appoint you chief consul. Well, alright then, chief consul it is. By royal appointment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roland. No problem. Happy to see you finally taking the lead. I suppose I am, aren't I? I'm still not sure if I'll be up to the job, but I have to try. And thanks to all of you, I finally feel ready to. Try my best, for your sakes, and for mine. Flip, man, I almost forgot. If we're building a kingdom, we need a proper tidy name in it to make things official like. Hehe, I've been doing some thinking about that.
I've decided to call our kingdom Evermore.
Oh,
Well, what do you think?
just like in that Square RPG. Evermore, huh? I like it. Did you come up with that yourself? Oh no, it's from an ancient story, the story of a great kingdom whose people were so happy that they wished for it to last forever. Fitting. Alright, Mr. King, you've named your country. Time to address your adoring citizens. Yar!
Oi! Listen up, ye mangy curs. King Evan's got a rousing speech for you. Pay attention.
Thank you all. Building our new kingdom won't be easy, but we will build it.
Great speech.
A beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
Wow.
I want you all to join me on this journey. The road ahead may be a long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
That wasn't half bad.
Nice speech, Evan. Couldn't have done better myself.
This is where it all begins. Here and now, our kingdom.
We're with you to the bitter end, lad. Come hell or high water.
Alright, they're gonna be
Thank you, all of you.
voice acting the whole thing. I can eat meanwhile.
So the people who had heeded Neil's call and flocked to the Heartlands set about building their new nation. And Evermore took its first faltering steps on the road to becoming a kingdom. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after, just as Aranella had wished. Or so they hoped.
Just don't force me to go into battle or anything like that with other kingdoms and we'll be fine. This should be voice acted as well, I think.
For someone with a brand new kingdom, you don't look very happy.
I am happy, but I'm worried. There's still so much we don't know. And now there's a force bent on destroying our whole world. How can I ever hope to overcome something like that?
You can't, on your own. But you're not on your own, are you?
No, not anymore. I have friends beside me, the best friends I could ever hope for.
That's right. So turn to them when you need to, and take it one step at a time. You'll get there in the end.
I suppose so. I can only do my best after all.
Exactly. And your best is only going to get better. I'll see you again soon, Evan.
Yes, see you soon.
See you soon. Save your progress so far. Would you look at them? Well, Evermore is beginning to look like a real kingdom. It is, isn't it? I think it's time we had a little talk about how a country needs to be run, if that's alright with you. Texas! Of course I'd gather everyone together.
Chapter 4. Ferdinand, Mighty Ferdinand.
Franz Ferdinand.
All right.
The castle's ready and things are coming along nicely, which means it's time to get down to the business of running your new nation. We'll need to set up all the various ministries this place will need to grow into a fully fledged kingdom, and we'll need to assign the right people to the right tasks. I'll let the controlled chaos of the Sky Pirates ain't for everybody, hey. I've taken a census of all your citizens and listed up who's skilled at what. Deciding who will work where is up to you, though. That's a job for a king. Aren't you there to advise me? You can hold the... what's it called in Game of Thrones again? The small council. Yeah. Small council gathering without me. While I'm off whoring, drinking, and hunting. Just like good old King Robert. I'll need to think about which roles will suit particular people and assign them accordingly. That's right, give it a try, you learn fastest by doing. You're no fun. Just take a seat on your throne and start giving some orders. Evermore forever. New posts and comments are available to read. This one then. Heaven's back for evermore. You can't keep a good king down, it seems, and sure enough, Evan has bounced back, and it's building a brand new kingdom called Evermore with a little help from its faithful friend, Roland. I don't know about you, but I, for one, am expecting great things. Yay! Prince Evan's alive! Seriously? Wow. Just wow. I am ashamed to say I was sure he was dead. The person who saw him earlier was right. He is building a new kingdom? Really? So he's planning to get Ding Dong Dell back? But a kingdom needs a kingmaker, doesn't it? Indeed. What is he planning to do about that? Evermore is a fine name for a kingdom. Core, now this is what I call a castle. I've always wanted to live somewhere like this. Proper posh-like. There's beautiful. Well, it's been quite the ride for young Evan. He's gone from being exiled in a coup to founding his own kingdom, all in the space of a few months. To say I've enjoyed it would be an understatement, and Evermore's story is just beginning. Long live the king! For someone who is for a republic system, he surely took a shine to monarchy quite fast. That's not a very democratic system, is it?
Say,
Where better to rule from than the comfort of your own throne? Just take a seat and start giving orders when you're ready. I have to say it's a pretty nice piece of furniture back where I'm from. Not even the president gets one of these. Maybe if they did them in leather, I might consider getting one. As if presidents didn't have comfy leather armchairs in their offices. Managing your kingdom. Evan can sit down on his throne in Evermore Castle and issue orders to his subjects in order to help his kingdom grow and prosper, and in turn make his adventure easier. That kind of reminds me a little bit of Little King's story for the Wii, in a way. By building facilities, assigning citizens to run them, and having them carry out research into new technologies and techniques, he can open up a whole world of possibilities. Facilities include shops where unique items can be bought, outfitters that can make all kinds of clothes and armor, and many others. Get building and make Evermore amazing. King's Builders. KG. King's Guilders, sorry. King's Guilders are the currency of kingdom management and are entirely separate from the guilders Evan and his friends can earn elsewhere. Yeah, can't use public funds, huh, to buy our armor and weapons. They are necessary for every step of kingdom building, from creating new facilities to upgrading existing facilities to carrying out research at said facilities. Why not claim your first clutch of KG? Go to your kingdom's coffers and grab them! The tireless efforts of your citizens have earned you a total of 2,500 kg. Your kingdom is growing every day. Long may it continue. Yay, taxes! They'll gradually accumulate as your citizens go about their business, and you can collect them from your kingdom's coffers as and when you need them. Yeah, they won't call them taxes, but that's really what they are. You'll be surprised how quickly they can build up. Oh yeah, I know. Especially once your kingdom's influence starts to grow, so check back regularly and see how things are looking. You may also be able to earn extra King's Guilders by solving the various day-to-day problems of your beloved citizens. You can also see how many King's Guilders you've collected in the main menu, so you don't have to go back to Evermore to check every single time. Alright, it's time to take your hard-earned King's Guilders and spend them on building a new facility. You can select and build the facilities your kingdom will need by selecting Manage Your Kingdom from the menu. Building them will of course cost King's Guilders. Each and every facility can have a hugely beneficial effect, from opening up new avenues of research to making new items available, so be sure to consider each one carefully. And don't forget, you can also improve the effects of existing facilities by upgrading them. One particularly helpful facility to upgrade is your castle, as doing so will benefit the entire kingdom, broadening its borders so that even more facilities can be built. But leveling up your castle would cost quite a few King's Guilders. Try upping your influence with a few basic facilities first, to improve your coffer-filling capabilities. The first thing you'll need to do is select Manage Your Kingdom and build up the facilities of each of the 4 ministries surrounding the castle. I wonder if how much your citizens make money is based on playtime. And with that playtime still running in the background when your Switch is in sleep mode, you might be better off leaving it in sleep mode all the time then. And no matter if the playtime counter is completely off in the end, compared to how long I've actually been playing the game, who cares? But I don't know, this is something I have left to figure out. Okay, build up the facilities of each of the 4 ministries surrounding the castle. Well, can I do that? Manage your kingdom. Okay. Evermore Outfitters. What's that? Research armor. Research weapons. Weapons! I won that. Cost 350? Oh, well. Evermore Weapon Workshop completed. Maybe this is how I can work on my own weapons. Can build Higgledy. Research Higgledies. Make improve Higgledies. Ah, that's how you level them up. Higgledy completed. Why does it even say Evermore region up there? Does that mean I will have to build more than one? Evermore Outfitters completed. Spellworks. Learn and improve spells. Once your facilities are up and running, you'll need to set them to work on some research. Most facilities can carry out research of some kind. This can have all kinds of beneficial effects, from making new items available to helping Evan and his friends. In order to research a given topic, you'll need personnel with enough IQ and the King's Guilders to fund their work. Some topics may also have extra requirements. Of course, research takes time. When research into a given topic reaches 100%, it will be completed, but the more complex the topic, the longer this will take. The higher the IQ of the personnel involved, the shorter the required time will become. And if you really want to hurry things up, you can always spend a few more King's Guilders. Okay. I need the right personnel, yeah. Every citizen is different and will be suited to different work. You can see which kind of work suits someone best by looking at their ratings under 4 separate categories. Their suitability for a given type of task is known as IQ. For example, you need someone with high IQ where military matters are concerned to carry out weapons research. Each citizen will also have their own special skills as an individual. These can have various beneficial effects and greatly influence where you might choose to assign them. Citizens assigned to facilities will earn more experience the longer they work there, eventually earning the right to have their levels upgraded. Leveling up a citizen via the personnel list in the Kingdom Management menu will increase their IQ and gathering speed, making them even more of an asset to Evermore. Try assigning some personnel to the Weapons Workshop and beginning research into basic melee weapon development. Okay, you can't do one thing before you have done the other one first. Okay. So I'm guessing he's the best suited then. Or can't I simply assign all 3. Research has begun into the level 1 melee weapon development at the Evermore Weapon Workshop, and they're done. Okay. Good. It looks like your research is complete, but running a kingdom isn't just about research. Certain facilities such as farms and mines will allow you to amass materials by assigning personnel to work there and gather them. The items gathered can be collected from your kingdom stores, which are accessible from the kingdom menu. Don't forget to claim your fair share of the bounty of the realm. Your stores can only hold so much, so you'll need to empty them regularly in order for your item-producing facilities to keep providing you with goods. Kingdom management is a complex business. We've covered the basics here, but don't be afraid to go over them again. Just go to the help in the library section of the main menu. So there's ministries in charge of weapons and armor, and one in charge of magic, and even one for Higgledies? There are. Speaking of which, we don't have anybody skilled in Higgledy management to head up that team right now. You? Short as pride savvy, are we? We are, and without it, we won't be making any developments in that area anytime soon. What we need to do is recruit somebody. We just have to think of the right person. What about Auntie Martha? Who's she when she's at home? A friend we made on the way to Cloudcoil Canyon. I doubt anybody knows more about those little guys than she does. Perfect, then let's go and speak to her right away, to Martha's cottage. Old coins for new with Neil. Take any ancient Autumnian coins you find to Neil in Evermore and he'll swap them for shiny new King's Guilders. And how do I find these? Various places, including Swift Solutions. Get swapping! Treasure time, part 1. Take a good look at this photo. I've hidden something very special and now it's up to you to find it. The first person to track down the treasure gets to keep it. Come on, what are you waiting for? Where is it? You have to tell us. Couldn't you give us a little hint? What have you hidden? Tell us. It's Cloudcoil Canyon, isn't it? Some dead tree in the canyon. Visiting the Dice Factory. After discussing the matter with Neil, we have decided to leave the Dice Factory as it is, in case any curious visitors would like to look around. We hope it will serve to educate future generations about this deeply regrettable episode. No comments? No comments, okay. Can I walk outside my castle? Crivens or Crivens. Unless I'm very much mistaken, you found yourself a supply of highly collectible ancient Autumnian currency. Now what you want to be doing with it is sending it to me in exchange for a fistful of King's Guilders. What do you say? Did I have any? I knew you wouldn't let me down, laddie. Now let me take a closer look at your little treasure trove. I need to check you're not trying to fob me with a load of old nonsense. I have 2. Oh yeah, I did have these.
Crevens?
Crevens? Okay, that's how you pronounce it. These are the real thing, alright. Now, I will hear it said that Niels know a man of his word. Here's a generous pile of King's Guilders for you. Go and put them to good use, eh? 6,000.
Come to do some shopping, eh?
Welcome to our humble emporium. Aww.
What
Still
else
don't-
can I do for you? I'll be seeing you again then.
Be seeing you again, man. How about a return to my, Oh, by the way.
Thanks.
Your Majesty, I just wanted to tell you how grateful I am for this chance. I won't let you or Taste Buds down. Floyd. Oh yeah, it's that cat from before.
Yes.
If you ever come across an interesting recipe or some unusual ingredients on your travels, bring them to me and I'll be more than happy to cook them up for you. All free of charge, naturally. Of course, I'm still a relative newcomer on the cooking scene, so I'll only be able to make a few things at first. But the more I cook different recipes from around the world, the more my culinary skills will increase. One day I'm hoping that no dish will be beyond me. Oh, and once I've cooked up a recipe for you, you'll be able to pay a few guilders to have me cook it for you again anytime you like. And that's about it as far as the explanations go. Basically, if you're ever feeling peckish, pop by. I'll be more than happy to repeat everything I've just told you if you need me to, so if you ever need to have your memory refreshed, just let me know. Now, is there anything you'd like me to whip up for you while you're here?
Are you ready to order?
Buy cuisine?
Take your
I
time.
have anything to sell right now. Oh yeah, that's all he can do at the moment. Okay, maybe not throw everything, Slightly improves physical defense. Does that mean... It's not a permanent effect, is it?
Take your time.
I'm sure we'd be able to rustle up some more delicious treats if we had a more fully fledged establishment. Ah. So I need to build him a cuisine then. Kitchen. You can make weapons at the weapon workshop and armor and accessories at the outfitters. The range of items available will depend on the research you carry out at each. You'll need the right materials to make the items and can even add so-called catalysts to improve the quality of the end product. The higher the quality, the longer things last. You can also use the same facilities to improve existing equipment. As with item production, this will require specific materials. Be sure to improve the right aspects of each piece of equipment, for example, physical and magic attack for your weapons. And be aware that each item of equipment can only be improved a fixed number of times. Reach that and you'll be stuck with whatever you have. What does that mean? I can put it towards one thing or the other? Is that what that means? Also, it's not my King's Guilders that are being used here, it's my actual currency, right? Yeah, that's quite expensive. I'll wait till I'm richer. Well, let's not worry too much about that for now, because this is typically the sort of thing that I could choose to focus on when I'm not streaming. Kingdom management stuff. Yeah, I was just thinking earlier today that there may be other things that I can do in that region where she lives. Those greenlands, that valley in which she resides. I'm collecting all the stuff I can get my hands on. I can get on top of that hill, right? There's a dragon up there. Oh, by the way. Don't think I have this one in my list of screenshots yet, so probably keep it. There, look at that. There's another chest down there. What level is he? Oof! 50! No, thank you. I'm alright. I'll be off. Open it! There we go. Pair of detox simple slippers. I'm not expecting these to be highly important for me right now. There's our cottage. I'll have a look, but they're probably stuff that I should have found earlier in the game. Yeah, they're all the way down. Never mind. Never mind. Kuni 2. Hello there. I haven't found those yellow types yet. Or the flame types either. I have a green one, 2 green ones, a white one, a purple one, and a blue one at the moment.
Hello there.
Well, if it isn't my favorite young men, and what can I do for you today, my handsomes?
Hello.
We've, a favor to ask. We've started our new kingdom, you see, and we were wondering if you might like to come and live there. We need someone who knows about higgledies.
Well, now.
What's that now? You want old Auntie Martha to move to this new country of yours?
Oh.
Oh, well, not if you don't want to, of course. Oh, heaven, my love, of course I want to. I'd be delighted to come and lend a hand if you'll have me. You would? Wonderful. There's just one little problem, though. Someone's stolen my rub-it-up scrubber.
What?
Your rub-it-up what? Rub-it-up-it-up-dup-dup-dup. Weren't you listening, dearie? My rub-it-up scrubber, I said. It's a scourer, but not just any old scourer. It's very special indeed. I've got even the filthiest old pot sparkling clean with just a switch and a swash. Swish and a swash. And my higgledy darlings flat out refuse to be born into anything but the cleanest of cauldrons, so you see I can't be doing without it.
Gosh.
I never knew higgledies were born from cauldrons. Who do you think could have stolen it, Aunt Martha? A wicked little whamster, that's who. The problem is I am in no position to go chasing after those grubby vermin at my age.
Alright.
Well then, we'll get it back for you. You will? Oh, aren't you just a little dear? I expect the little beggar ran off to the grotty grotto with it. There's an awful lot of a sort over that way. As I recall, I could not go through it because the level of the enemies was too high. I figured this was not for me to go at that point in the story. I think they were enemies in their 20s, actually. Do that for me and I'll gladly move to your kingdom. I'm sure it's lovely. Aha. A quest, you say? Grotty Grotto. Inside-out knowledge of sprite crafts that can help boost work at the Higgelry. Side quest updated. So, over yonder. There it is. Look, those must be the wampsters who stole from Auntie Martha. Let's return that scrubber to its rightful owner. Level 20, yeah,
Careful,
yeah.
everyone!
Slaughter them! Rub-a-dub-a-dub-dub!
Yippee!
Yippee! We've got Auntie Martha's rub-it-up scrubber. Let's take it back to her. Full mark, 7. Well done, mystery woman.
Oi!
Hang on, man. How do you know his name?
Um,
We've never met before, have we? You fight well. You are just what I am looking for. You must listen to what I have to say. I have an important mission for you.
Flippin' heck, man!
Flippin' heck, man. What have we got ourselves into now? So, is there something I can help you with? You are perfectly happy to blindly follow the requests of strangers, I see. This can be a dangerous habit.
what?
But you said you had a special mission for...
Hey,
Do not interrupt me or I shall be forced to dock your marks. Now listen, this is for you. Take it. Dreamer's key. Is this a key?
yeah.
It is indeed. I assume you are aware of the presence in this world of the mysterious portals known as the Dreamer's Doors. I can't say that I am. I have long wished to investigate what lies beyond them, but have been unable to bypass the magics that seal them shut. But now at last I have made a breakthrough. I have managed to create a key that will allow them to be opened. I call it the Dreamer's Key.
Gosh.
That sounds very exciting. It certainly is. It was an achievement for which I awarded myself full marks. Which brings us to my reasons for coming here. There is a Dreamer's Door to in this very cave. Unfortunately, having come this far, I find myself in a rather problematic situation. Oh yeah, here we go, man. I am, as I am sure you can appreciate, a gifted intellectual. I am peerless in matters of the mind, but when it comes to the field of battle, I have little to contribute. As such, I fear what lies beyond the door may be beyond my ability to deal with. But behold, fate has provided an answer. A capable assistant has been sent to me. Oh, that's good. Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah.
I mean you, of course.
What?
But I don't.
Hey,
No arguments, please. I am sorry to say that I will be deducting 10 marks from any more such petulant outbursts.
Flippin' heck, man!
She's doing my head in with this marking malarkey. Before I go on, I must introduce myself. I am Professor Millennia. You can call me Professor.
Really?
Professor, is it? There's a big head. I mean, right you are, Professor. You won't be needing to duck any more points from us.
yeah.
I'm happy to hear it. Now, behind each Dreamer's Door, you will find an object known as Dream Fragments. There are 9 of them in total. 9? Collect them all and there may well be some bonus marks in it for you. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to Goldpaw. Come and find me there once you have gathered all 9 fragments. That's another quest, then. Do not feel that there is any need to hurry. I have all the time in the world. And allow me to wish you the very best of luck. I expect great things from you. Flipmon? What's this we've been roped into now? Bonus marks indeed! I never asked for any flippin' marks in the first flippin' place. Yes, I did wonder what all that was about, but I'm rather intrigued by these dreamers' doors. She said there was one in this cave, didn't she? Indeed she did, my lad. But what about Auntie Martha's scrubber? Well, I suppose it can't hurt to take a little detour if you fancy. Lead on, Your Majesty. Top marks for trying. That's a lot of experience as a reward, no? 12,000, they said. Is that the exit? Yeah. Didn't realize I had turned around. It's not great. I most certainly will. They're pretty much all the same level now. So very soon I will have to remove the accessories I put on the girl to help her gain experience faster. Put them on the father instead. Might actually be a better fighter, all things considered. The Dreamer's door gives off an eerie aura. Open the door with the Dreamer's key. You won't be able to save while you're in the Dreamer's maze. Strange. Uncharted spaces stretch out beyond the portals known as Dreamer's doors. What lies at their end and what enemies and lands wait within, no one knows. Danger level. When Evan and his friends enter a Dreamer's maze, a strain is placed on the very fabric of space and time, causing the danger level of that dimension to gradually increase. Each time the danger gauge fills, the danger level will increase by 1. Simply being present is enough to fill it, but certain other incidents will also cause it to increase. And when the danger level increases, so too will the level of and ferocity of the monsters you encounter. As such, you must keep a close eye on it at all times. Defeating monsters in the Dreamer's maze. We learn new strange pink spheres, known as key orbs. It's just too many mechanics to remember in this game. There is such a thing as too much, people. Offer up enough of these to an idol when you come across one and you can cause the danger level to decrease, but each time you do so, the idol's hunger for orbs will grow. Okay. So, I have no map.
Come on!
Come on, open it! Cutlass. Is that the way we came in? Yeah, but... That's it, single room. With Without a map, it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Let's move on then. Dead end. Dead end. I assume these mazes are randomly generated from a select number of stage pieces. I don't know how to call that.
Here goes nothing.
Quick!
The danger level will increase. There, it's 2. Which way then? This way? Ah, yeah. And this is a dead end. Okay. The door! How many floors, by the way? Move on to the next floor or escape. The choice is yours. Okay. Final floor. Okay. Boss time. He's not about to leave any loot.
Come on!
Whoa, 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 whoa. I need your help. Yeah, these little blue guys were ready to help me, but... Wait a second.
I'm
on,
counting on you.
Ah, they missed. red dream fragment. Okay. Baby buckler number 2. I don't expect that you get to keep those orbs from one dream maze to the other, huh? Yeah, also I think I just took a... Oh, gosh damn it. Yeah, I think I took a picture of that chest. Yeah, I was able to open it using orbs, so... I wonder if that will be the case outside, too. You completed all floors of the Grotto maze and escaped unscathed. Okay. Shall we teleport to Martha's then? Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. I think that's why I was lured to the back of her cottage when I fast traveled there earlier. It's the trail of goodies that leads you up the hill. I think it's meant to show you that there's a path there that would otherwise be a bit hard to spot. I think. Cannot guarantee it, but I think that's what it is. Gosh. My muscles hurt. Right. I'm gonna prepare my last drink. Before I go. Okay. Okie dokie, people. Keep mixing this thing. But it's good that I have that kingdom management thing to work on now. That will give me more stuff to do off stream, I guess. I will still be able to stream, let me think. This is Wednesday. So I will still be able to stream tomorrow and the day after. before I have to take a break from streaming while I'm off to my parents for the next few days after that. So while I'm gone, I will definitely be working behind the scenes on improving my kingdom as much as I can without progressing the main story. I want the focus of the stream to be on the main story, and you'll get to see the progress of my kingdom behind the scenes with each passing episode, shall we say. Right now, that's my plan. That's how I'm planning to handle things.
Thanks ever so much.
You got it back. Oh, how wonderful of you, dear. Now I can scrub that cauldron till it sparkles and make some lovely higgledies for you. Now then, my little darlings, you look after the place while I'm away, you hear?
Righto.
Righto, Heaven. I'm ready when you are. Why don't you show me this kingdom of yours, hmm? Because I can't really see the numbers on my own experience, I don't know if 560 is even a lot or not. She is now a citizen. Minister of Higgledies. So this is your palace, is it, dearie? I must say it's very cozy. I'm glad you like it. Please make yourself at home. I shall, my lovely, I shall. Don't forget, Evan, before Martha can get to work, you'll need to take a seat on your throne and assign her to a ministry.
Ta-ta for now.
Alright, my lovelies, you do what you have to do. I'll pop round and say hello to everyone. Just shout when you need me.
Hey.
Hey, Evan, there's something else I need to talk to you about. Come speak with me when you have a moment, okay? Of course. All new stories featuring your favorite characters have been added. Speak to Kumbish in Evermore to set some intriguing events in motion.
Hey.
Collecting taxes is my favorite thing. Hell yeah! Citizens. The citizen isn't currently assigned to a facility, okay? Is it under facilities then? Higglery! Jump to Higglery. Personnel. Assigned citizen. Suitable. Assigned citizen. Well, he seems to know his Higgledies, so... Okay. Yeah. Hang on. Research. My first Higgledy cookbook. This is gonna take some time. Alright. Okay. What was it you wanted to talk to me about, Roland? I think it's better if we gather everybody together first.
Hmm.
Well, what is it?
Eh?
Whatever it is, judging by the look on your face, you've a bee in your bonnet about it. I guess you could say that, yeah. Alright, I'll get straight down to it. Evermore is coming along pretty nicely. We have a castle now, we've set up all our ministries, and things are beginning to take shape. But we're still missing something vital. An army! We need to be waging war on our neighbors. Really now, do we? Yeah, I can't be going around collecting taxes on my own. I need tax collectors. And armed forces to accompany them to make sure that these serfs, peasants, cough up all their gold. Mwahaha. What do you mean? You have people gathered here from all over the world. If you're going to unite them, you're going to need to give them a banner to unite under. A banner? What exactly do we stand for? What are our goals, our values? That's what I mean by a banner, a shared purpose, something everyone can work toward. You mean a state religion? Without that, we can't call ourselves a nation. You're the king. What kind of kingdom are you hoping for? What goals do you want to set? What kind of place do you want it to be? I see. Well, most of all, I suppose I would like it to be a happy place. A place where people get along with one another. Sure, we know that part, but we need something more concrete than that. This is too difficult! I know. Kingdom without war or fighting. That's what I want. And who doesn't want that, lad, You think we liked being at it tooth and nail with the wyverns the whole time, or they with us? Folks will have the differences no matter how lovey-dovey a kingdom you build. He's right. But I really do want that. I want to bring an end to war. That's our banner. It has to be. Well, alright then. If that's your decision, we'll need to gather intel on our rival kingdoms. I, for one, don't feel like I know enough about this world yet.
Listen.
Then you'll be needing to hit the library for a wee read. It's over in Gold Paw there, run by a mad old baggage named Bodley. They have books and scrolls and tablets and what have ye on every subject under the sun. You'll find your intel there, sure enough. Alrighty then. Sounds like a plan. A library, huh? Yeah, that sounds like what we need. Should have one in our castle. It would certainly be worth a visit, I'm sure. But I can't read! New posts and comments are available to read. These are not really essential, but ah well. Can't afford to waste time listing up all my regrets. This journal was meant to help me stay focused. Right now, my fighting skills are my top priority. I've got some spells under my belt and my sword skills aren't so bad. As for shooting, what can I say? I'm a natural. The world in pictures. This is a scene I came upon when wandering in the woods. See how the tree's roots have grown to form natural arches, tempting the intrepid explorer to pass through them and go deeper into the forest? Did I follow that trail or turn back? What do you think? It's such an atmospheric scene. I long to explore a forest like that. I would follow that path and see where it led. I would love to hang this picture on my wall. A ghostly presence. Dares and scares. Take a look at this photograph. A friend and I decided to test our courage and enter the cavern known as Death Door. I took this picture to prove we had really been there, and was amazed to see the spectral presence behind us. Could it have been a real ghost? Gosh, there really is something there. That is no ghost, it's a trick of the light. The cave is known to be haunted. It is known. Ah, shit, I should have saved. I haven't had much reason to fight, which is good, I guess. Because I've been jumping ahead in the story and not really taking time to fight, so my level might not be quite as far ahead as I would like it to be at the moment. Well, that's okay, I guess. What's that?
Oi!
Chinggis. Heaven, lad. You need to hail a doctor and fast. Old Kunbish has taken a turn.
What?
Gosh, what's the matter? Why will you not grant me my wish? How many times must I ask? Why is he speaking like that? What wish? What does he want? All I desire is to be permitted to pit myself against this man in a fight to the death. Is that really too much to ask?
Ah!
Doctor, hurry, damn you!
Oh!
Come on now, let's just calm down and think a moment, shall we? We'll start by going somewhere a little quieter. We've already caused enough of a stir.
Ahoy there!
Now, what's all this about, ye mangy curry? I could hear that little kerfuffle ye caused from here. Looks like he's glowing or something. Behold, a truly mighty opponent presents himself. Come, my burly friends, do me the honor of facing me in battle.
Listen here.
What in the... Yar, had you taken a knock to the head, lad? It's been yabbering on like this all blessed day. What are we meant to do with the sorry swab? I know just a thing, a little known technique particular to this cloud snake and no other. Let's see now. Just what the doctor ordered. Yahar, you're a marvel, boss, a marvel. Wow, it looks like someone got on the wrong side of old Grizzly Guts. What did you do this time, Kunbish? What's that now? What am I doing here? And why does me head feel like somebody's dropped a stinking brick upon it? No memory of your antics, eh? You don't recall blathering on like a sky parrot possessed?
What's that now?
You what now? Why, I don't recall any such thing. All as I remember is... I was taking a little turn around the rubby ruins there when I spied me a door. Seemed the kind of door a swab might hide some treasure behind, so in goes and then nothing. Well, that will serve you right for going off gallivanting after treasure on your lonesome, yes, Calawag. The boss don't like solo flyers, and you knows it, so you does. Well, I paid the price, didn't I? And I was in there no more in a second, I swear it. I'll not go poking me nose around doors it don't belong behind again. You may lay to that. A door in the rubby ruins? Since when did...
What?
There it goes again. This man is a barefaced liar, do not be deceived. There he goes again, speaking with a blessed plum in his mouth. This mendacious wretch spent far than a mere moments beyond that door. He ventured into the depth of the labyrinth, and it was there that I possessed him.
What?
What labyrinth? What are you talking about, and what do you mean possessed? The labyrinth I speak of is an ancient network of tunnels concealed amid the rubbly ruins. I am Sir Kunbish, the spirit of a fallen warrior who sleeps there.
Huh?
Wait, your name sounds just like Kunbish, that's weird. I intend to make use of this man's body. He is young and strong, and will make a fine home for my spirit. Wait, you can't just... Alright, first things first, why were you trying to pick a fight with Chinggis and Batu, Sir Kunbish? I wish to test my strength, of course. It has been too long millennia since last I had a body, after all. But enough idle chatter. I must go to Lord Remnus' aid.
Oh, come on!
Hang on, you're not going anywhere. Give Kunbish's body back right now. Look, we all know there's no labyrinth in the rubbly ruins. You need to tell us what you're up to, and fast. All you know, friend, is that you have never come across the labyrinth I speak of, and that is precisely as my master intended it. What he did not intend was that it should be thrown open to the world once more, and for this to have happened at the hand of none other than the Prince of Wraith, master of fallen fiends, is nothing short of a disaster. The tainted creatures he commands infest its every corridor, and soon they will infest this land too. And when they do, fate's sorry circle will be repeated. Your realm will be destroyed, as was mine. Ah, sweet Epswain. But the truth yet escapes me. How could this have happened? What can have disturbed the rite of entombment? The constant vigil by whose power my master kept that great evil from the world for so long. Wait, so that's why you took over Kumbish's body. You wanted to go and find out, so how come you wound up here in Evermore? Possessing a human being is no easy task. It took time to overcome my host's resistance and gain full control. Time during which you returned here to this castle. But I may tarry no longer. I must hurry to the side of my lord and master. The Prince of Wraith must be defeated.
Oi!
I thought we told you, you can't just walk off with Kumbish's body. How do you think that would make him feel? But without a body, I am without a voice, and with neither to call upon, how am I ever to rid the world of that unspeakable evil? We'll do it.
Excuse me?
I guess we won't have a choice. What you're saying is true. Our kingdom is in terrible danger. In which case, it is in our interests that this Prince of Wraith is defeated too. Why don't you give us Kundish back and we'll go and get rid of him for you? But you are not Ebswain. Why would one with no ties to my beloved kingdom seek to grant it such a boon? You said yourself, our kingdom is in peril, and I am its king. It's my sworn duty to protect my people. Now look, I have seen such steel, such resolve in the eyes of only one other, my liege master, Lord Remnus. Very well then, I shall entrust to you this most sacred of duties. May the Prince of Wraith fall at your hand, that my master might be saved. Well, I hope that guy is not too strong. What happened? I feel all light and tingly. Matey, you're back. You're back, so you are.
What in the...
Back from where, ye nonsense ye? I ain't been nowhere but right here. Tell that to the swab who just left your body after laying a whole heap of trouble right upon us all.
What?
Sorry, boss. Sorry for whatever it is I done. Kumbish hasn't done anything wrong. In fact, quite the opposite. If he hadn't been possessed, we might never have found out about all of this until it was too late. Possessed? What in blue blazes? Alright, everyone. If we're to stop these monsters from overrunning Evermore, we'll need to find this labyrinth and put a stop to the Prince of Wraith for good. Quest number 184. Wow, that's a lot of quests. 2 million experience. Probably recommended level 120. Okay. I won't be making that my active quest anytime soon. Labyrinth, Wraith, have you dogs all gone clear out of your blessed minds? I wouldn't be surprised if this is a DLC quest. The Lair of the Lost Lord, okay. Yeah, but I'm not doing that now. Gosh, what's everyone doing here?
Hey there.
Genghis told us about all the trouble Kundish caused. Your Majesty, myself, I came to say sorry on his behalf. Who the flip are you, ma'am? No, I most certainly ain't, you little scoundrel. Listen, we all heard what's going on and we want to help out in whatever way we're able.
What?
Help out? You mean help me to fight Prince of Wraith? I can't let you do that, it's far too dangerous.
No.
Didn't worry on that front. With a name like that, we're none of us about to go up against the bloke ourselves. But anything else we can do to lend a hand, you just say the word. By the sounds of it, there's a gaggle of daft wee beasties to worry about as well as Big Princey.
Yes.
Yes, so you're going to need all the help you can get, which is why we've decided we're going to pull together in whatever way we can to give you the support you need. But if that's the case, then how can I possibly say no?
I'll be counting on
Together we can bring down any enemy. I'll be counting on you all. Yeah, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Evan's scattered subjects. A number of Evan subjects have headed into the labyrinth. I did not ask him to do that! I don't want them doing that! Come back here! As long as this does not disrupt the rest. Well, they're still here. They're not really gone, I guess. Hang on a minute. Research topics have been completed? Really now? What? Oh, it didn't seem like it was gonna be that fast. Complete research. My first higgledy cookbook has been completed. Cost. Around 21 minutes. Alright. Well, that'll do for now. I'll look into that later.
Hey,
Well, although it wouldn't hurt to have more weapons, I guess. Okay, it's underway. Well, shall we continue the story then? What time is it? Alright, ideally in 10 to 15 minutes I should end the stream already. So I can't quite recall what I was supposed to be doing next, but... yeah, I want this one to be my active quest and no other. Not interested in the rest at the moment. Where do I have to go? Ah, yeah! That library. Ba-bam-bam. Yeah, I recognize him. Evan! Oh, Evan, thank goodness you're alright. Persia, what are you doing here? Ah, yeah, I remember her now. Well, you know, things got rather hairy back at the castle. I had to persuade a young man to hide me in his cart so that I could escape. The next thing I knew, here I was. Gosh, well, it's a relief to see that you're safe anyway.
Yes.
Oh, yes, they're taking very good care of me here, you know. This is my first experience of life in another kingdom, but it seems some things are the same wherever you go. As long as you're willing to work for a living, you can't go far wrong.
Oh!
It's wonderful to hear. By the way, I've started a new kingdom of my own. Would you like to come and join us there?
Huh?
Gosh, are you sure? I mean, it's a wonderful offer, but I do have a job here. Ha ha ha! Don't be silly, Persia. The king himself has come to fetch you. I shall be sorry to see you go, but how could I possibly stop you, But there is one last thing I would like to do for me before you go. Could I ask that you saw a new quilt from one of the guest rooms? I would be happy to, of course, but we're all out of thread, oh dear.
Alright.
I can go and get you some thread, Persia.
Thanks.
Could you? Oh, that would be such a help. 4 clumps of green glade cotton would be just perfect. Maybe I already have them. No?
Yes.
Yeah, I already have them. Here you are, Persia. I brought you 4 clumps of green glade cotton just like you asked.
Thank you.
Really? You did that for me? Oh, aren't you wonderful? I shall pay you back 100-fold when I come to your kingdom. Now let me just sew this quilt, and I'll be ready to leave.
Thanks.
Excellent. Now I will be able to continue keeping my esteemed customers in the comfort to which they have become accustomed. Thank you for all your hard work, Persia. Ha ha ha. May fortune favor you in your new home.
Yes.
Thank you too. I don't know what I would have done without your kindness. So she's now a citizen, okay? Yeah, I went after that thing, those markers, but those are quest markers, I guess, and not, well, not story markers. But there's one here, though.
Look at this place!
Silence in the library. Shh. We'll have no rubberneckers here. You'll need the proper accreditation before I let you touch my bookie wookies, yes?
Well, do you have a library card? No library card, no bookie wookies. And the only way to get one is from me, hehe. Well, can you give us one? We need to look at those books. Need to. Desperate to get our greasy fingers on my bookie wookies, are we? Only mine will do. Well, aren't we a cheeky one? But I like a cheeky one. Yes. Please, you'd be doing us a huge favor. What's this? Another cheeky one. This one's all little and adorable. Yes. Very well. Budley will ask you 3 teeny-weeny little favory wavery woos. Perhaps if you're lucky, I might let you touch my precious bookies after that. I'm not sure I want to touch your precious bookies, whatever they are. Just say the word when you're ready, yes? Yes? Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Three little favors, 3 little treats, just for Budley. First treat. I have a ravenous hankering for a red rose. So red, so pretty. They only bloom once in ever such a long while. Luckily for you, there are some nearby.
What the flip?
You want us to go flower picking for you? Flip, man. Talking about taking liberties. Why can't you go yourself, you work-shield Harridan?
Goodness!
No. Awful creature, ignorant creature. I must say and tend my darling bookies, yes? So where can we find this flower, Budley? Leave Goldpod and go north. North, but you can't walk there. No, it's at the top of a great big huge great cliff, oh yes. A cliff. A cliff, Budley just said so. You'll need to be able to cast a bridge to get there, do you know it? Bridge, an easy peasy magic trick for showing pathways where none were seen before.
Crikey!
Crikey! There's a new one on us, that's a new one on us, man. Wouldn't even know where to begin if we wanted to research it back home either. You'll have to learn it, dear. There's no way around it. Would you like a teeny-weeny hinty-winty woo on who can help you? Lily, little Lily, she'll know what to do. Oh, yes. Sounds like a local, but how are we supposed to convince a Goldpaw girl to come over our way, eh? Foolish creature! Heaven is the savior of Goldpaw, a hero, yes? A wonder, many want to join him now. Many. Alright then, let's go and find out if Lily is willing to join us, shall we? Yes, and then you can bring me my lovely rose. That's favor number 1. That's her? Ooh, cute.
Excuse me?
You are Evan, yes? I have been waiting for you. My name is Lily. Budley has told me a great deal about you.
Gosh.
You're Lily? Gosh, I must say, I expected you to be a little older. When Budley said you were an expert on magic, I thought you must be a grown-up. You of all people should be aware of what we children are capable of, Evan. Indeed, I would say that we are far more capable than most adults. The truth is, I have become disillusioned with life here in Goldpaw of late. The trick dies, the sham trial, I always had so much respect for Master Pugnacious. I could not believe it when I learned of his deceptions. But it wasn't really his fault, Lily, he was being manipulated.
Yeah.
I know that, but still I cannot forget it. Things just do not feel the same here anymore. So that's why old Bodley sent us to see you, eh? Very crafty, man, very crafty. She wants us to invite you over to our kingdom, innit? What do you say, Lily? Sounds like a change of scenery would do you the power of good. Yes, I think it might. And after all, Evan, it was you who exposed Master Pugnacious's wicked deeds. You have a good heart. You are a leader I could follow. Well then, let's... All I ask is that you defeat 3 Skeleplasms, then I will gladly join you.
What the?
Hang on a flippin' second. Where's all this monster hunting talk coming from all of a sudden? I cannot risk following a new leader only to be let down once again. Make this promise for me, Evan. Please? And I don't have a choice in the matter. I guess. Alright. Well, tell you what, people. I'll do that off stream. And tomorrow I'll be back. Hopefully I will have managed to get in some grind as well. And progress the story. Maybe progress my town as well. We'll see how things go by then. Because I can't guarantee that I will have time before then. Whenever I have a night shift, it's kind of complicated. Because I do feel very tired when during the time that I get to spend at home. It will all depend on the quality of my sleep. We'll see. Take care of yourselves then. I shall be off, and I shall be back tomorrow with more Ni no Kuni. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.